we talked about how Adam and Eve made a terrible choice to misuse their freedom and disobey God, this choice broke off their friendship with God and brought death into the world. Adam and Eve could no longer live with him forever. However, God came to them immediately when they sinned, in his great love, and promised to send a Savior. This promise started a long journey of God leading his people and preparing them for the Savior. We read about this journey, this time of preparation, in the Old Testament of the Holy Bible. This time of preparation took thousands of years, but God did not abandon his love for his people. God is faithful and always remembers his promises. When people were no longer listening to God and were making decisions which hurt themselves and others, God called a man named Noah to build an ark to save God's creation. God also called Abraham to be a father to many nations and to lead the people of God. Abraham listened to and obeyed God with tremendous faith. God also spoke to Moses through the burning bush and revealed his name, I am who am. Moses also listened to and obeyed the voice of God. Because of this, he was given the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai. These commandments guide us on how to love God and our neighbor, but most importantly, to help us to be who God created us to be, to help us know how to live as his friends. These stone tablets of the 10 Commandments were kept in the Ark of the Covenant, which also contained a vessel of manna, the bread from heaven which God gave to feed his people when they were in the desert, and the rod of Aaron the high priest. The ark was very special to God's people, the Israelites. It was a sign of God's presence among them. God also called the prophets. The prophets were men who listened to God's voice, whom God chose to speak his words to the people. The prophets foretold that God would send a Savior. And yes, their prophecies are true and were fulfilled. Remember, God is faithful and always keeps his promises. That promise God made to Adam and Eve to send a Savior, that promise for which he prepared his people throughout the Old Testament, would be fulfilled one day in the New Testament.